Hi guys, welcome back to the Codefreak channel. Freak out as you code. Okay, so now we will try to learn and cover some important things about CSS, which actually I should have done it in the beginning, but I'm doing it towards the end so that it becomes more clear. So the things which I want to cover here are ID, class and star. Okay, let me go to the first .html that we have made. So say for this paragraph, I have an ID, something like I'll make an ID and then I'll call it. You can give any name to an ID. Okay guys, so we'll learn about IDs first. So I'll go make in an ID here in the first here. So I'll just put in ID tab and then maybe I'll call my ID. So I want to add some padding. So I'll just put adjust. No, not adjust. I can actually put any name, so I'll just put as. Oh yeah, that's simple name. No, maybe as something like that. I'll save this file also. Then I'll go to my style sheet and then you select an ID by putting hash and then assign, and then you can open it up and then say I want to add some padding. So I'll put padding and I'll put 20px. all right, let me save it, then refresh it. So you can see there's padding everywhere, 20. So that's how you do for a ID. So you can use ID for only one particular thing. Okay, so just remember that. So now when we go and look into classes, so we can make a class. So if you put this same ID here and put ASA, it doesn't work. But if you do that for a class, so let's try out a class. So let me do it for big and small. All right, so I'll make a class here. So class tab. Oh, yeah. So what I'll do for the class is I'll call the class my class. Okay, I'll just call that. I'll save it and then maybe I'll copy the same thing and I'll use the same class for control. Yeah, I'll use the same class again. So maybe for small, as we talked about. Okay, perfect. So let me go to the style sheet and then I have not saved it, so it's imperative that you save. So I've not saved that. So how do you select a class? You use dot, you use dot and then you type in the name. So it was my class and then you can put that. So I'll put border maybe 1px. Then what I have to put, so just try to recollect as to how do you work with a border. So then I'll put solid, then you can put the color. So I'll put black. That's it. So that's how it works. So I've saved it. Let me refresh the page and then find that. So you can see you have a border around that. So that's how you deal with ID. So this is my ID and this is my class. Perfect. So now let me just tell you one more thing, that is star. So if you want to select everything and you want something to happen for everything, all right, so I'll just touch upon font. So you can change the font. So font family is the thing you can use, and then maybe Georgia is one font that we have. So you can change the font of the whole thing. So you got a different font, right? So this is Georgia as such, which is different from the previous one. So if I just comment the whole thing, let me just comment the whole thing, yeah, and then let me just save it and then I'll refresh it. So you can see the change. Yeah, so it's different. Perfect. Okay, so that is how. So I've told you something about font family also now. So you can change the fonts. So let's see some other things about font. So you have font style, font weight. So let's see what's font weight. So I'll put 100px there. So let's refresh it. So you can see that the font weight works that way. So it kind of elaborated the whole thing. So you can actually learn about fonts on your own, because that's one of the most important things. When we do the project as such, there we will see all this. So bye bye for the video. That's all I wanted to show you here. Okay, that's it. Subscribe, like and share. Bye bye guys.